I had a funny story selling my house recently. So I have a rental property, these two houses on one lot. Um, you know, two groups of dudes in each house in their 20s,
Hmm.
and they love renting. It's good price because they there's rent control where we are, so they've been there for 2-3 years, so they have a really good rent compared to like what market rate would be for the same house, and so they don't want to move, and um, they're like the perfect tenants for these kinds of house, right? So it's
Right.
a 1960s home, so it's an old home. It's not the nicest home, and so like who would be great tenants for this? There's not like going to be white collar professionals.
Yeah.
It's a
They're
dudes,
not going to
you
expect too
know,
much.
and then same with the carriage house. And so the seller comes or the buyer comes, and our tenants are worried that like if someone buys this house, because we tell them like we're having showings, they're like worried they're going to get kicked out.
Right.
And so then the buyers come, and so the guys, we know this, they chose to just all stand outside and pre-hotbox the house, and then stand outside and continue to smoke blunts. And so then so the buyer was like, I want to buy this, but you need to kick out your tenants. I don't want anything to do with it. And like, because the buyer doesn't know, I'm like, these people have paid on time, like they're actually really great tenants.
Right. What were they
And
thinking?
and because they were afraid, and I forgot to tell my tenants. I was like, guys, this buyer wants to keep you. They don't want to kick you out. They actually want tenants for
Yeah.
years. They don't want to
Yeah. Yeah.
redevelop, but we forgot to tell them that, and so they thought they were going to get kicked out, and so they were actually doing whatever they could to actually like push the
Spoil the
buyer away.
sale. Yeah.
And so then we're like, no, buyer, like these are great tenants, because like think about this house quality, like who is going to rent here? These guys are actually the type of renters, and yes, they smoke some
Yeah.
weed, but they're actually really great people, really nice. They pay on time, and so like we showed them proof. They do this, and then I said, you just need to talk to them and connect with them, and then they did. And they're like, okay, you're right. These guys are actually really nice. They just were scared of losing their home,
What a
and
reaction.
so it all
Oh my
worked
God.
out.
Cool.
They put in the offer. It's accepted. So that's a recent real estate success story for
Awesome.
a
That
deal that almost went sideways.